Shalom, Israel. We're the ISUPK. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Commanding General YAHANNA. Since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth of the Bible. We located right here, 5261 Delmar Boulevard, St. Louis, Missouri, Suite A. We're not affiliated with no Israelite group on the entire planet Earth. All right. Tonight is the Tuesday night brotherhood class. So looking for the late start. We actually have classes Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the Sabbath service is Saturday, 10 to 12 Central Standard Time. All right. Weekly classes are from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you have any questions or comments regarding the weekly classes or Sabbath servers, or your request transportation to any of those classes, dial 314-696-8288. All right. Tonight's topic is that Valentine's Day is most definitely an abomination to the Most High. And there are a lot of reasons why you should also hate Valentine's Day, because just think of all the wicked things that come along with Valentine's Day. Like, for instance, if you are a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you are in hell. You are in a hellish condition. And guess what? You can't even afford for your spouse or your significant other wants to do on Valentine's Day. You want to know why? Because our oppressor makes sure that he can go to Zales, he can go to K Jewelers and all these different places, man. He can walk up in Neiman Marcus and look in the jewelry case and swipe his credit card and get that diamond watch, get that necklace, get that keepsake, but you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You are systematically put in a place to where you live in check to check, man. You live in check to check, man. You playing catch up with the oppression. The scripture says not to do that. Let me get that scripture real fast. Don't take my word for it. Matter of fact, we're going to get it straight out the Bible, man. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. And it says, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to play catch up with the oppressor, because he devalues your work ethic. He makes sure that you don't get a raise so you can buy that necklace or that ring. He makes sure that his wife gets the candy and flowers sent to her cubicle or her workstation at work. You know what I'm saying? But you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford it, and your wife or your spouse or your significant other is looking foolish because um status quo says that, oh, you ain't got 2 dozens of hand picked ruby red roses on your desk at your workstation that your husband or your man doesn't value you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're set up for failure when it comes to envying an oppressor and his holidays, trying to do what he does on his holiday. You know what I'm saying? We have holy convocations and days in the Bible. You know what I'm saying, that we are supposed to keep. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Uh, Heck with what our oppressor does. We are not to envy our oppressor and choose none of his ways, man, because it's going to do nothing but lead to your ruin, man. You can't come home without a Valentine's Day gift. You know what I'm saying? If you out here in the world, if the brothers in the school, you know what I'm saying, we teach our wives that we love them every day. You know what I'm saying? We definitely love our wives, you know, and you can see it in the eyes of the sister that's in the school, man. They know that they are truly loved. They know that their man is doing the best he can. They know that, you know, our sisters know that they are loved with an unconditional love, you know. And they love us back, man. The sisters in school, you know what I'm saying? Our wives love us back, man. And it's all because of what the generals and the captains and the officers have passed down since 1969 in the ISUPK, that I can sit here today and say that I don't celebrate none of Esau's holidays. You know what I'm saying? And my family, my wife, my kids, don't love me any differently, man. They love me. They love to see me. They wouldn't know what to do without me. You understand? And that's a blessing in itself, man. If you are in the world, man, and you steady celebrating these holidays, man, just know that these holidays are an abomination to the Most High God, who actually hates these holidays, man. You want to know why? Because a lot of brothers, you know, they live in paycheck to paycheck. They're still in the streets hustling. They doing this and that, you know. But check this out, though. Their wife or their wives, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just call them wicked. I'm gonna call them they are ignorant, man. They are ignorant through oppressor, through oppression, man. They are ignorant through oppression. That's why they think that your worth is not what it's supposed to be reverenced as. You know what I'm saying? Sister Monique reverenced her husband to the highest of levels when she got on the interview with the guy with the Shay Shay platform, and she actually broke it down to where, you know, black men are not being reverenced the way they're supposed to be. And Valentine's Day is one of the reasons that it is, because like I said, we live in paycheck to paycheck, man. The oppressor control, even if you're a drug dealer, man, the oppressor is controlling the drugs. You know what I'm saying? If there's no drugs on the street, the drug dealer, you know what I'm saying, he can't afford Valentine's Day the way that these sisters want it. You know, um, even if you marry uh Esau's marriage, you know what I'm saying, with the preacher and all that, and you spend all your money on that wedding, and sidebar, it's a video out with some sisters taking the vows from the preacher. And when they get to the part for richer and for poor, the sister like, for poor, what's that? You know what I'm saying? And submit yourself to your husband. Like, submit. Why I gotta submit? You know what I'm saying? They picking and choosing how to love a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, man. Wanna know why? Because they're taking on the traditions and the actions of the oppressor's wife. You know, the oppressor's wife is the biggest whore on the planet. You know what I'm saying? She would have sexual relations with the pool boy, the cable man, even their own family members, man. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor's wife is the original sex worker. You know what I'm saying? Doing it for the money. You know what I'm saying? She is the originator, and throughout the feminist movement, and the oppressors are oppressing us, and all this crafty counsel he taking against the household of the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Our women are running around, man, like dragons, man. They are like scorpions, man. They stab you in the back, man. They'll disown you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? What's that saying? The best way to get rid of a old man is a new man. You know what I'm saying? When you only supposed to be with that one man all of your damn life. But that's not the culture of our oppressor, man. And it's wicked as hell, man. Our brothers out here in the world, man, you need to come into the ISUPK under Commanding General YAHANNA and learn how to teach your wives, man. Learn how to inform your women about reality and how life really works. You know what I'm saying? The Most High hates Valentine's Day, man. Just think about income taxes, okay? In the ghettos, warriors, and reservation, especially the ghettos for Black people, income tax is a time where there are a lot of unalivings. There are a lot of domestic disputes. Our oppressor, he got it to the point where the Black man so looked down upon that he does him and the woman does her. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Black household is now. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where when it's time to claim the children on the tax forms, you know what I'm saying, you get the extra little paper or whatever. More Black men are leaning towards just letting the woman do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to the point where now she just think, yeah, I had these kids, so they came out my stomach, so I'm claiming them on my form. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it'd be a little extra little paper that come along with that. But guess what? Since you did not make those children by yourself, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have the consideration to let the man do it. You know what I'm saying? So he can get a boost or elevate in his situation. You know what I'm saying? But every time you want some of the kids need something, either you're going to file child support or you're going to call that man and stand on his neck until he comes through. You know what I'm saying? And that same man, you know, he love your dirty draws. He really do love you. He wants to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if he has another woman, he still wants to be with you. You know what I'm saying? You're the mother of his children. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he want you? You know what I'm saying? Even if he do have another wife, he wants you. You are his wife. As long as you're not sleeping around with other men. You know, it's simple as that. But our oppressor got it set up to where she's gonna get all the money and it's gonna be a fight. She's gonna bring another man around his children. That's gonna lead to all type of hostilities and situations. Then the families get involved, and brothers and cousins and daddies and uncles, and everybody got guns, and everybody got legalized marijuana in their damn system, you know, and it's just a whole mess, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we shouldn't even celebrate these holidays, man, because it's a mess, man. It's just like they're gonna get them little thousands of dollars, and then they looking at the man like, oh, he broke. But we was just broke together. You know what I'm saying? We were just struggling to get together and paying these bills together. But you get the little thousands of dollars and oh which you ain't gonna have even half the damn summer. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to hold on to a few little stacks after you go to the car lot. No, but nah, you're not saving nothing. You're not doing nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to broke bread with that man. You know what I'm saying? To help better the family situation. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what's happening now. A lot of brothers going to get put out in the streets because the woman got the little few thousands, the little thousands. You know what I'm saying? And the oppressor knows these things, man. He knows it. You know, and he's going to tighten the screws even more on Blacks, Hispanic, Native Indian households, man, because that money is not going to always come like that for those children, man. It's going to be a time to where, sorry to tell you, sis, but you're going to be looking stupid when you file them children on there and they don't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that's just a given. Don't think that's just how it's going to be always. You know what I'm saying? The most wicked people on the planet, man. They are a nation of devils, man. They are thinking of all manner of things to stop giving you and ways of keeping you from getting up over them. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like how the generals brought out the damn the migrant crisis. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna use the migrant crisis to come and unalive you in your home. You know what I'm saying? You're an American citizen, but migrants are coming to take our jobs. Ooh, taking our jobs has been the reason for mass unalivings in America by our oppressor throughout history. You know, and it's still going on, man. And like I said, and another thing, you celebrating these holidays, you ain't doing nothing but lacing the pockets of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You lacing his pockets, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to be saving your money on these holidays. Don't keep being a victim, a consumer, man. Stop doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Save your money, invest your money in your family and your household. You know what I'm saying? Get your capital going to where it stays in your circle, in your community, uh your zone. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get the money and then it leaves as soon as you get it. You got to find a way to keep it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't keep dishing it out, man. That's why they keep coming up with all these different other damn holidays, man. You know? But they'll give you a holiday in a minute to shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Don't celebrate Juneteenth, man. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth is nothing good for blacks and Hispanics. You want to know why? Because the LBGTQ plus XYZ is taking over that. They have taken over Black Lives Matter. They have taken over the civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying? They took over everything. Want to know why? Because the Most High is not with them. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is not with none of those movements, man. The only movement the Most High with is the ISUPK, man, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. That's who the Most High is with. Don't think for a minute you can go anywhere else, man, and get the spirit of Christ. It is nowhere. It's not in the Christian church. The Christian church is celebrating Valentine's Day right now. You can probably go to the Christian church right now, and there's all type of hearts and chocolates and red ribbons and balloons every damn where. You understand? And guess what? That is an abomination to the Most High, because you're actually Valentine's Day originated through a pagan festival, man. That's what Valentine's Day is. Valentine's Day give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Read a little of this article real fast. It says a surprisingly dark story of Valentine's Day. It says Valentine's Day has come to be synonymous with a 24-hour period where we express our love and affection for someone special through pink hearts, candy roses, and maybe, just maybe, a good old-fashioned Valentine's Day card. And while the annual Love Fest may be one of the most candy-filled days of the year, the true history perhaps isn't as sweet. It is not good. You know what I'm saying? And we're finna get ready to break it down right now. It says, with origins as a pagan ritual for fertility, Valentine's Day has evolved throughout centuries worth of martyrdom, religious politics, beheadings, and industrialization to become the holiday we now associate with love and affection and even sweetheart candy. Oh my. See, a lot of people lost their actual head, actually were unalived on this day, man, that we celebrate right now. All right. It says, some historians consider the ancient Roman feast Lupercalia, held from the 13th to the February 13th to 15th, as the holiday's earliest iteration. During the festivities, Roman priests sacrificed a goat, a dog, using strips of the animal hides dipped in blood to whip women in the belief that it would make them more fertile. So they would take goats, strips of goat flesh and dog flesh, and whoop women all across their bodies with them. Bloody strips of dog meat and goat meat to symbolize them having to might have children. All right. That's nuts, man. That's actually something that is that's insane, man. That's insanity, man. That is absolutely nothing. All right. It says the ritual also included a matchmaking session with bachelors selecting the names of the sweethearts from an urn. So it's actually a sex ritual where you would put names in an urn and that's who you would have sex with for like a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you ended up with, that's who you ended up with. You know, that's wicked as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High says when you have sexual relations with a woman that you are to stay together forever. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is against the Most High and everything the Most High taught Israelites to do. All right. That's why you shouldn't do it. All right. Okay. So now basically we know that I ain't even gonna go all the way into that thing, man, because it's a long history of how these oppressors uh changed it and molded it into what we see Valentine's is today. You know, and we shouldn't have nothing to do with it, man. We ought to separate ourselves from all of our oppressors' so-called holidays. They are nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? They are vanity. You know what I'm saying? They are something that the proud hold dear to themselves, man. We are not proud to be worshipers of idols and paganism. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, we worship our God, our power. That's what we do, you know, and we wait on our King Christ to return and get us up out this hellhole that we are in, man. That's what we do. We don't adhere to none of these holidays, man. You have to be still like I said, you are oppressed into your ignorance. You still oppressed into your ignorance, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's 2024 now. The jig is up. We know that we are the real Jews. We know this. The world even knows it. You know what I'm saying? But they've been keeping it a secret. You know what I'm saying? Want to know why? Because they profit off the blood in the backs of our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know, but the jig is up, man. It's high time now to wake the hell up, man. Just wake the hell up, man. Get out of the Christian church. Get out of the American way of life. You know what I'm saying? Get out of the Muslim mosque. You know, get out of all those things, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the hell the universal earth mother is, that crap. Get out of that. Who else they got out here? These cult guys, you know what I'm saying? Don't listen to one guy. Don't listen to Nature Boy. Don't listen to that other guy that he's running around got people's family missing down here in St. Louis with his with his little movement he got going on. You know,
Salakia.
kind, sir.
I believe his name is Rashad Jamal. That's the
Sir. That's him.
yeah, that's the brother that has the cult here, and the members, like you said, that's missing here in St. Louis. There's four adults and that was it two children?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah,
children.
two children. Yeah, yeah. It was two. I think it was two brothers, two sisters, and two children, two girls. Yeah,
Kind.
and this stuff happens up under uh, you know these false religions and these cults all the time.
Kind.
We look. I even got more articles and did some more digging up. Some stuff on that brother, and they said that like his whole little movement has nothing but criminal activity all throughout. Throughout the
Hey,
whole dog thing. Plenty of court cases on several people in his organization. Now, why is it going on the same with the churches? You know,
kind.
the pastors are men of God. Well, why are all the things that's wrong with the world? They sit and talk about what's wrong with the world, and they sit there praying to Jesus that it would change, and for peace, and for change, and for what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. And you don't even show any of that love that you claim that you got from Jesus to your members. You molest them all. You
Sir.
defile them all. You steal from them all. You know, you do all manner of evil towards all of them. But here you are. This is supposed to be the house of the Lord,
Right.
like like TD Jakes. Now that you're a power bottom and all of that came out about you, his members left, and this dude got a whole stadium out. I can't wait till we do the show Christianity is a power bottom religion, part two,
Kind.
to turn around and show how empty this stadium is now, brother. It was insane. I can't wait. But you on point. You know what I'm saying with this holiday and
Kind.
how it's evil unto the Lord. You know, of course it seems nice and sweet and simple. It's giving
Kind.
your woman cards and flowers and chocolate and teddy bear. But guess who else giving her cards and flowers and candy bears and chocolate?
Sir.
You know, her work husband. You know,
Kind.
her work husband gave her some cards and some chocolate and flowers. And guess what? He hit it before you did. You
Kind.
understand? And so I mean, this is insane. Like for instance, one of my sons is a little dehydrated. He a little sick, and so I went to go get him
Hey,
some Gatorade. Right? Throughout the word. Turn around, and you should have seen all these men in the store
kind.
racing to get. I mean, they getting the biggest balloons they could find. They buying all the flowers off the refrigerators. Hey, they in there going nuts.
Kind.
And why? Because they know that their drag and that they got at home is gonna end up being with somebody else if he don't get them the flowers, and still gonna be with somebody else even after he get them the flowers. It's still going
Kind.
to be with somebody else after you buy the flowers. The big giant teddy bear. She's such a child. You understand? To where she needs the big life size teddy bear. You can't get her just a little small teddy bear. She had to have the big
Sir.
in order to feel loved. You know what I'm saying? So they
Right.
they buying the biggest teddy bears they can find in the stores. I mean, it was
Kind.
crazy. They should have seen the look on their face. These men didn't even look like it was like they was happy about it and doing it for a good cause. It looked like they was more so compelled to do it versus willing to. You know what I'm saying? It didn't
Kind.
even look like none of these guys was like really. You know how you go shopping and say you about to surprise your woman with something and you want to hit her with a little something, something. Because ain't nothing wrong with getting a gift. You
Kind
know,
of, kind
nothing wrong with giving her flowers. Nothing wrong with giving her cards. Nothing wrong with giving her chocolate. You understand? Nothing wrong with taking her to Pound Town after you do all of that. But my
kind
thing
of.
is, on this day, you got to do it so that you won't get put out the house. That's if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You got to do it so that she won't turn around and be a 304 on you and get with some other man, even though she's going to get with some other man. It's like
Right.
you're doing it for those reasons. And as I was in the store, like I said, getting my son this Gatorade, and I walked past, because in the Snooks, you gotta the entrance, you gotta hit that flower department. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing in the store. It's the flower department. Then
Kind
the
of, kind of.
fruit. Then the buffet. You know what I'm saying? The little hot table. Then the meat. Then you know what I'm saying, and so on and so on. So I hit that first item flowers, boy, and it was just the flower section was packed. I'm talking about everybody was right there. I said, good doggone night.
Kind of.
And it was insane, brother. And none of those men looked like they was happy in their
Mhm.
shopping, getting them flowers and them balloons and them cards for that big silly woman that they got at home. That's just a child and just got to have a card. She
Kind
just
of,
got to
kind
have some flowers, got to have a life-size doggone teddy bear. You understand? Or she ain't gonna be happy. You don't love her. You don't give her nothing on this day. That's why the oppressor did what he did. You
of,
understand?
kind
And made this time of the year, because like you said, like you mentioned them taxes.
of,
Oh,
kind
it's tax time. So guess what? You better not tell me you ain't got no money.
of,
I
kind
ain't trying to hear that you ain't got no money, because guess what? We just got some taxes back. Or I would say you, meaning the men. You just got your taxes. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So no, you better make sure I got something when I get off work. So I mean, it's just crazy, y'all. So our oppressor strategically does things. He don't just hit licks and just wake up one day and try to make some money for that day, and if he don't accomplish it, it's done. He sit back and he study. You know what I'm saying? He
Kind
studies our people, because we're the ones that's giving them all the doggone money.
of.
We're the ones giving them all the money. But I'm gonna let you finish rocking for a little bit, and I'm gonna bring out the. Did you get the numbers on how much money? Because you good for that. You get the numbers on all these holidays on how much they spending and how much they plan on making. Did you get that?
Finna get it
Because I
right
just
now.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
go ahead. I was gonna look it up. I had looked it up, but and it was actually an old one. It was an old one, and it was huge, brother. Oh my god, it was huge. And I know it's huge. I know it's huge this year. I know it is. Yep, because they in the store shopping right now. This ain't nothing that they gonna go turn around and do just on tomorrow. They probably been buying stuff all week. to be to be honest, huh? They probably been buying stuff all week, man.
Sir. Consumers are expected to spend 25.9 billion this year. Valentine's
Come
Valentine's Day.
on, come on. Now, look. Now, I just intentionally did not say what the number was that I looked up because it was old. It was 208 million.
Salaki, that's $185 average per person.
Whew. Good talk all night.
And
Ooh.
that sound
Hey,
about right too.
God, make sure
At
you
least
make sure you
200.
send me that. Put
So
that in
so
the bag.
kind of
Go
kind
ahead. What's
so
up? So
so
like,
so so for real, Cap, for real, the average person, he probably spending his last
yep,
that 200.
yeah,
Paycheck to paycheck, man. You know,
yeah.
and a lot of brothers, I can attest to myself with the tax filing this year. You know what I'm saying? I broke even. I don't get nothing back.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
broke.
the devil.
Yeah,
He been ripping a lot of people off with these taxes,
yeah,
trying to get his money back that he gave
yeah.
out in stimulus. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes, sir.
So you already know a lot of our people gonna take a whole lot of hits, boy. They're gonna take a
Yeah.
whole lot of hits.
I heard
Mm,
brothers last year saying that they ain't getting nothing back on the job, and it was me
yeah,
this year.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
like, I could have swore I went to work every day. I don't get no money. They said,
Our oppressor is the devil. The Bible
yeah.
speaks of. He is the devil. Lot.
They said, no, Block had me going to my highway. I'm like, no money. Like, for real? Oh, my.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
thank the Most High.
That
You ain't got to
was
celebrate Valentine's Day,
that's what I'm saying, Cap.
man.
I ain't got it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like a lot of people don't have it, but they finna break their neck in the bank just to get it.
Man, kind of,
You
sir.
know, they gonna do it just to get it.
And
You know.
another
So
thing,
go
the,
ahead.
the crimes that's gonna be committed today and yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Uh, trying to get them flowers and that candy, man.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a lot of brothers ain't even got no money,
yeah. They don't, and
no
listen, they
job.
already know, and they know that they already know that that dragon boy, she been
Yeah,
spitting fire all over the house, all because the holiday is approaching, and she
yep,
know he ain't got nothing.
yep.
And you remember them scriptures that we read the other day, to where
Kind of,
it was men turn around and put on a mask and get the Glock and get out here and rob and steal just to satisfy women, man.
yeah,
Oh, and then listen, people think that stuff just now started happening. You know what I
right.
mean? And of course, I was paraphrasing it. It don't say that word for word, but it's the same point. To where you go out here, you take a weapon and you go and you rob and steal and bring all to your woman, to your love.
Kind
That's what it said. And it's talking about that woman. I'm not robbing and stealing nothing. I'm not
right.
celebrating nothing but the high holy days that's found in the Bible. Like you can go out to eat anytime. You could
Kind.
take your woman out to eat, man. It could have been last month for just no reason at all, and say, baby, let's go out to eat. You know, nothing wrong with that. Take her out to eat. You can afford it. Do it. But buy her some gifts.
Kind.
Do it. Do it. But to turn around and celebrate this day, that's what's evil. You understand? And celebrating our oppressors' holidays. To where, like you said, here we are, a lot of us can't even pay bills. A lot of our people are having a hard
Kind.
time paying their bills, huh? A
Sir.
lot of us is finna get cut off of assistance and all kinds of stuff. They still giving out assistance to our people who had got affected in the with the C-19. You know what I mean? And turned around
Kind.
and they was giving them like food stamps and all kinds of stuff, man. These are some rough times, brother.
Sir.
And if us just being together, you know what I mean, trying to make the best out of this hell ain't enough love for you, and I got to put a card to file on, then I'm sorry. I got to put a Valentine Day on it. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? But you finna be disappointed, girl.
And
Because I'm
Salaki.
not gonna do it. Go ahead, Warren.
And Salaki Cap, just thinking about all the brothers who pulled up at their Snooks and their Walgreens to get all that
True.
$183 worth of crap. Got one donut on one tire, wire sticking out another tire, leaking antifreeze, need a window,
uh,
power steering out. You know what I'm
oh
saying,
man.
Cap? Then the next day, all that stuff gonna hit them at one time. No,
Hey,
I
what'd
ain't
you
no
say?
joke,
Hey, what'd you say? I could have took that 185 and got a few things
man.
fixed on your vehicle, so you can go get you
Got
another
something done.
185.
Oh, tomorrow
Hey,
it's going
hey, but
down. Everybody gonna be at the tire shop tomorrow.
hey, no,
The
no,
day after,
tomorrow
the day
Valentine's
after,
Day, the day after, yeah,
yeah, the day
Thursday.
after,
Yeah, the
the
Thursday they
day
gonna be
after,
needing to get.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody at
it's
the
gonna
tire
be.
shop, cat.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Everybody at
rattle, rattle,
AutoZone.
clatter, clatter, boom, boom, boom. Come Thursday, you know.
I'm gonna get cat, cat. We gonna get like 10 calls from Negroes talking about I need a mechanic.
Man,
I know you know a
I'm sure.
mechanic. Well, your mechanic. Yeah, I know it.
I'm sure.
Because the
But
Most
yeah, but
High
look,
hate Valentine's Day, man.
yeah, it's absolutely an abomination.
Kind
You
of
know what I'm
kind.
saying? And to even celebrate that day is disgusting as hell. You know,
Yep.
because we should relationship.
Your mic left, Cap.
Oh, Shalakia,
Oh, there you go.
a phone here. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah,
Kind of
I got a
kind.
call, Shalakia.
Kind of
Yeah,
kind.
but
So
we supposed to be loving each other every day, not just on no Valentine's Day. Like this day means absolutely nothing. Tomorrow means nothing to me. You understand? This day means absolutely nothing to me.
damn right.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Look like the brother done dropped. I guess I'm gonna take over until he get back. But the point of what we was bringing out is for our people to not celebrate these holidays. You know, Valentine's Day. That's the one that's coming up tomorrow. You know, it is an abomination to the Lord, right? And an abomination is something that God despises. He's disgusted with it. He's sickened by it. And like I said a little while earlier, our people think just something simple, just you know, uh, I'm just saying that, I love my woman. I'm just saying that that I'm showing her a little love. I'm just taking her out to eat. I'm just taking her, and that's the way our oppressor has tried to dumb it down and simplify it for you so that you could turn around and do it. You understand? To where it seemed like it's something harmless. I
Shalom,
remember
Lord
talking
Christ, Cap.
to a
Salaki.
devil. This was before I came into the truth. I was coming over. I was changing over, you know. And we was talking about Halloween, right? Because that holiday came up, and this was a devil I was working with. And he turned around and he said, "Man, do you celebrate Halloween?" I was like, "Nah, man, we don't do all that." He was like, "What? You don't?" I said, "Nah, man, I ain't dressing my kids up and going no trick or treating. You know what I mean? Getting no candy that people putting poison and needles
Right.
and razor blades in." I said, "We ain't going to do none of that." You know, oh man, it's just kids. It's just children dressed up in costumes, man, just going trick or treating and getting candy. And I said, dude, you must didn't hear what I just said. You must didn't hear what I said about the costume and the candy and the trick or
Kind.
treat. You know, because I remember my own experience. Real quick, I'm gonna jump back to Valentine. I'm gonna let you finish rock. I remember my own experience at Valentine. I mean, Halloween. You know, another one of our oppressors' holidays. You know that the Most High has deemed an abomination, and it most certainly is. Because when you get to the root of all of where it
Kind.
comes from some evil origin, some pagan origin. You understand? Some old like Lent Wednesday, Ash Wednesday. You understand? All that nonsense, but it's not even in the Bible. You know, it's nothing that Israelites actually practice. It's these Catholics, it's our oppressors. You understand? It's the so-called white man. That's how they do things because they don't understand the Bible. You know, and so when I told him, I said, man, I said this is what ruined Halloween for me, and I thank the Most High that he did. You know, um, my mother. Now I know you remember back in the day about
Kind.
how big all these bags used to be. Remember that? When all these bags used to be humongous, brother. You could put almost half your cart in one Aldi bag. Okay. And this year, my mother, I was around about 7, 8 years old,
Kind.
and my mother let me go trick or treating by myself. Now I'm gonna tell you that was poor parenting. You understand? And not the fact that she didn't know, that she actually let me celebrate Halloween because she didn't know, right? But the fact that she let me go out there at night by myself. You understand? 8 years old, that's poor parenting, right? To turn around and send you and about you know St. John back in the day, right? You understand? You know Overland back in the day. You all that St. Anne, all that up in there. You know that back in the day. To
Full of
where
devils.
no, you don't let
Racist.
no black kids walking around there back then by themselves. But thank the Most High, nothing happened to me, right?
Mm.
But this is what I did. Turned around and took that bag out, and I ain't have no costume or nothing. None of them pumpkin, the plastic pails, a little pumpkin. I ain't had nothing. She gave me all these bags and said, "You want to go trick or treat?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, I'll go get some candy." And she handed me all these bags and told me to go on out there and get to what you're gonna get and hurry up and come back. So I go knocking on the door, trick or treat, getting candy. Bag got full. Like, do you hear me?
Kind.
Bag got full, brother. When I made it back to the house, we had a big, long dining room table, right? My mama took that candy, boy, dumped all you know how they be doing like on movies, dump some on the table and let it roll all the way across that long table. She did that, boy, with that candy. I said, ooh, we I rubbed my hands together and went in to get busy on that candy, start eating. She said, I grabbed my hand. She said, I gotta check it. I said, wait, check it? What does that mean? I'm like, what are you talking about? Check what? For what? She said, I gotta check it and make sure it ain't no needles, ain't no poison. It needles
Right.
and poison. I'm like, what? You just let me go out here and get needles and poison? She said, yeah. She said, people put razor blades and they put poison in the
Right.
candy. So I sat there and watched her open all the candy, taking a knife, breaking it down, breaking it in half with her hand. When she touched all the candy, I said, I don't even want none of that. You understand? So I walked out, man. I just walked around the neighborhood and collected all that candy for nothing.
Right.
I'm sitting there watching her with her hands break the Snickers. You know what I mean? She breaking the big Snicker in half. She breaking the small
Kind.
Snicker in half. She slicing the Reese's pieces. She doing all of that. You know, and I said, you know what? No, I'm good. You know, and so that spoiled it for me. So I told the devil about that. I said,
Kind.
me hearing that they put needles and poison in candy turned me off. I said, My kids don't need no candy that bad. I'm their daddy. I can go buy them some candy. I'll go buy them some before I turn around and put them in harm's way in a situation to where they just might turn around and get something and start choking, bro. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. You know what I mean? I would not be able to live with myself. And now that I'm in the truth, knowing that I would be breaking the law, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. You understand? I can't do it. So these holidays, man, listen, Valentine's Day don't mean squat to me, brother. I could care less about Valentine's Day. You understand? See. But go ahead, go and bring the articles out up.
Kind. And Cap Mike dropped out, so I'm gonna keep it up. And another thing, man, about Valentine's Day, like Cap brought out, man, if you can't afford what your wife wants, you can't get them red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that diamond necklace. You know, that big ribbon on the damn Mercedes Benz. You know, that's some sucker, some trick that's out there that if your woman looking nice enough to him, he want her bad enough, he's going to do it. He's going to break up your home. He's going to sweep your wife off her feet. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to say. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it because that guy, that trick who's coming at your woman, he don't see you as as his brother. He sees you as competition. He sees you as a lame who ain't got the money he has. You know what I'm saying? They say that money is the root of evil, man, and it definitely has it has branches that lead to situations that are under our oppressors guidance, man. You know what I'm saying? That money go a long way in Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian relationships and households. You know what I'm saying? It can make us or it can break us. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in the ISUPK under Commanding General YAHANNA, you know that if you stay down, you will come up, man, and money ain't gonna be able to. Money wouldn't be an issue. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? In the eyes of the Most High, you know that money ain't gonna be an issue. Of course, everything ain't gonna be a straight cakewalk, but you definitely are a slave in America, so you're gonna have to do your due diligence, but things will get easier. You know what I'm saying? Before I came in the truth, you know, things were hard and I was doing this and that, but guess what? Now I'm a precinct officer in the ISUPK and I don't do none of those things anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about paying bills because I go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? The Most High blessed me to have a nice job, have a good wife, you know what I'm saying, who goes to work every day. And we're raising our children in good schools and good neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And they don't want for nothing, you know, and the water to the Most High and the ISUPK for that. Because if it wasn't for the Most High and the ISUPK, ain't no telling where me and mine would be at right now. But like I said, ISUPK is the home of the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't celebrate none of these wicked holidays, man. You know what I'm saying? We do what the Most High say to do. We hate what the Most High hates, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it out the scripture real fast, right here in Amos chapter 5, verse 21. It says, I despise your feast days and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings. You know what I'm saying? The Most High despises the holidays of the oppressor, man. He hates them, man. They're an abomination to the Most High God, man. Stop doing it, man. You know, it's not hard to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You can do it. You can actually do it, man. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Just swallow your pride, man. Stop being weak. You know, stop being weak and come get down with the Most High. That's what he wants you to do. That's why you're on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a black, Hispanic, a native male, man, you ought to be in this royal priesthood, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like being a warrior priest, man. What's better than that? That's better than being a soldier in Esau's army, a crash dummy in a game, someone doing witchcraft, selling drugs. You know, there's nothing like being a warrior priest, man. Because you look at yourself every day in the mirror and you say, man, I just might make it. All I got to do is stay down. If I stay down, I'm going to come up with the Most High. You stay down with the oppressor, you're going to end up in the ditch over in Afghanistan somewhere, a hostage in Gaza, being unalive and tortured. Or you befriend a heathen somewhere and they take you out on one of their properties and unalive you and throw you in the ditch. Or up in one of their mansions or one of them $100,000 of multi-$100,000 homes out in the suburbs, and you down in the damn dungeon being tortured and fed kibbles and bits. You know, never trust thine enemy, man. That's a scripture. Never trust them. You know what I'm saying? It's all about hearts and flowers and sweet tarts. But guess what? The article said it was beheadings. It was unalivings. That's the origin of it. And them devils who really know the origin of it, that dough is not just candy and cookies and cakes and flowers. They holding on to the old tradition of it. And it's twisted because their minds are twisted. The scripture said what has been made crooked cannot be made straight. So you think all these years, Valentine's Day been passed down, it's just the same thing, cookies and cakes and pies and flowers. You don't think they twisted it? You don't think it's some dark web version of Valentine's Day going on all the way around the world? That's what they're doing. That's what they do. They twist everything. They're not satisfied. The scripture says they have not been satisfied with blood, man. They're not satisfied with blood. They're not satisfied with unaliving blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They must be stopped. The only way they're going to be stopped is when our King Christ returns and forces them and put a yoke of iron around their neck like they did us. When they go in chains, when they go into captivity, that's what's going to happen. Ain't no way around it. The scriptures say, he that leadeth a nation of people or a group of people or anyone into captivity shall go into captivity. They don't say they might go. They don't say he thinking about sending them. He said they shall go into captivity. They going. Ain't no way around it. You want to save them, then your friend. You ain't never had a oppressor or so-called white person do you wrong. It's probably some Negroes out here that feel that way. But guess what? When we went into captivity, we all went. All of us went guilty. All of us ain't do nothing wrong. But we got punished as a nation. And that's what's going to happen to our oppressor. He's going to get punished as a nation. That's why you see them coming to our camps and our schools, showing the act of humility and kissing the damn boots of the slaves. Because they know it's coming. They know the end is near. You know it's wars and rumors of wars, and it's looking real grim. They know what their ancestors did to get this country, to get all this money and billions of dollars they sending over to the Ukrainians and fighting wars on this front, that front, this front, and that front. Anyone who knows about war knows that you can't fight too many wars at one time. You're going to run out of resources. You're going to run out of soldiers. You're going to run out of something. And that's going to be your downfall. You're running out. Blacks and Hispanics ain't fit to ride for the oppressors like that no more. They usually use us to throw us on the front line in their wars. But blacks and Hispanics, I just seen a video today I'm gonna watch when I get through with this class. My boy Chill, 16 to life. The Serranos and the blacks in prison, they didn't put down the Shanks. Ooh wee. The Southerners and the Negroes ain't fighting. That's the ISUPK, man. That's the truth spread, man. That's what that is. They tired of it. They the only ones in the damn prison. Handful of oppressors in there, but they the worst of the worst. They the ones that unalived their parents and did it to the children. But the Serranos and them brothers in them prison, they soldiers, man. They was doing what they had to do. They was living the life they was pressed into through ignorance. You understand? But like the scripture said, man, Most High hates these feast days, man. He will not even reverence them. We got the Passover coming up. You know what I'm saying, in April. It's going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina. You know, we're going to do it big again. All the brothers from all across the globe going to show up. Same frame of mind, thinking the same thing in the same spirit. Showing the world that it can be done. Not afraid to die, not afraid of nothing. This guy Whack 100, man, he's a coward. He's scared of the oppressor. The Boo Kiss is an act of humility for the oppressor not to be totally done bad in the kingdom of heaven, man. But he sees it as something that he's so afraid of. It's gonna start something, and y'all doing too much, and this and that and the third. Waka Flocka Flame came up to the camp and said the same damn thing. The same thing, man. What is it with you rappers and coming against the truth? Just shut your mouth, man. Shut your mouth and go stick your head in your hole somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready to face the truth, you know what I'm saying? Help spread this truth, man. Just don't even speak on it. But if you do speak on it, guess what? We see you. We see you. We hear everything you say. You know? Either be good or bad. We hear it. And guess what? Who else hears it? The angels hear it. See, that's what you taking out of the equation.
It's luck, yeah.
Salaki.
What's up, nephew? Shalom. Hey, real quick, I was gonna say since you mentioned WAC
Sam,
100.
you gotta make it.
I see you. I see you.
Gotta.
Hey, and listen, we gotta do the UPK day for the kids. We gotta take them somewhere. But yeah, real quick, we'll talk about that. You know, so once we done. But since you mentioned WAC 100, you know, I watched that video, right? Well, you know, of course, it was recorded on Clubhouse. And I watched the, you know, the recording that's online, and you know what they said to me is how much of a slave he really is. Now, I do know that WAC 100 be trolling and be doing stuff for content and all of that.
Kind.
But I really believe that that he was in his feelings about that. I really believe that. And I'm gonna say this also. Last night, this what made me say this, because now I was in not the 100 side, not in that room, but it was somebody else. I didn't know that this sister was, you know, part of that, you know, his team. You know, they got several different rooms that they, you know, that they be running. And so I jumps in the sister room,
Kind.
and then I found out, you know, a little later as I was talking to them that it was a WAC 100. Somebody had asked her something, and she said, "Yeah, you know, whatever." How she, you know, broke it down. So the brothers, it was a white girl in the on the stage, and boy, they pandering and caking to this white girl. You know, talking about what they'll do to her and all this and all that. And I asked him, I said, why would you brothers have sex with a white girl? I said, why would you do that? And one of them, he said, man, he said, my name is fuck boy. He said, I gotta live up to that. That's what he said. He said, so yeah, I'll sleep with a white girl. This what the dude said. You know, and it was, I mean,
right.
Even if he was like kind of like trying to joke, like, which I really don't think he was joking. I really believe he was being serious. That's what his name was on his profile name. And I really believe he would do just that. He'll sleep with a white girl, you know? And so they all like brushed me off. Like they was like, man, look, ain't nothing wrong with no white girl and this and that and blah, blah. They slaves. They got that slave mindset, you know? And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, I'm like, why on earth, you know, would you turn around and be with one of them? You know, why would you do that? Look at what all we have gone through, you know, in trying to deal with them. Look at how many brothers get locked up for them turning around and saying he touched me, he did this to me, and then knowing he didn't. You know, why even take a chance on that? Me and DMG, we was just talking about that last night. We was just talking about this,
Kind,
you
sir.
know, and here they go in this room, and oh yeah, she fine, she's sexy, she this, she that. Is like, no, she's not. She is trouble. You understand? She is trouble, and you need to know this. But a lot of our brothers, man, they just out there. You know, a lot of our people, they out there. They love our oppressors. You
Yeah.
know, and we've been like in a sick love affair with these people forever. You know how like an abusive on an abusive movie, and you know how the abusive husband turn around and the woman come home and she, hey honey, and trying to love on him, and he just jump up and just smack her in her face, kick her downstairs, punch her all in her
Right.
belly. You know what I'm saying? Just beating the woman for no apparent reason. And then the woman, when he get done, oh baby, you know, I messed up, baby. I'm sorry. You know how I get. I'm just so busy. You know, so stressed out at work, and you know, I'm so in love with you. And I thought you was with another man, and I thought, you know what I'm saying? All these
Right.
excuses. You know, this that's the relationship that we in. We the woman that's getting punched and slapped and kicked, thrown down the stairs. You understand? That's us. We balled up on the floor while this devil is standing over us telling us, I love you. You know how the plant just closed. I just lost my job and all that. That's how we are. Listening to all these excuses and get up and hug and kiss that bastard and then go get into bed with him after he done just stomped your damn head against the wall. That's us.
Kind.
So we just keep going back for this sickness, man. You understand?
Yep.
That's us because we slaves. We slaves
Yep.
for them. You know, we'll take all of their abuse and won't even think twice about it. We'll just say hands up, don't shoot. And you know something that was weird? That the big gangster, this this man Whack 100 is supposed to be this big time gangster. Pyru. You understand? And he said, man,
Umpire rule.
these white
Yeah.
people, he white people, man, they don't play no games. They don't fuck around, and they don't. I'm like, what the
Right.
what does the gangster care about? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Somebody who's about their business, or somebody else that's about it. But why do you care? You know what I mean? And then to turn around and say that if something happens, you know, to where they start attacking black people because of the boot kiss, then he's going to turn around and come and find Captain Tazariak and do something to him. Now, when he said, I said, man, this dude is sick. This is past content. You understand? This brother's really showing that he suffers from
Kind.
a disease. He suffers from a disease, and it's called slave. You understand? That's the disease he got. Cause why do you
Kind.
think to harm a brother all because of what we having white people do? And then it's not like we turn around and forcing them to get on the ground. We just tell them, hey, if you feel sorry, I love how that go. When I first saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I knew I was in the right place. You
Kind.
understand? I knew I was in the right place, and I couldn't wait to get these boots of mine kissed, brother. I got a bunch of boots. I got my captain boots. You understand? That I want kissed. That I want them to
Kind.
turn around and lick up dust off the bottom of them.
Kind.
You understand? Like, come on, that boot
Damn
kiss
right.
is glorious. And see, that's the thing that slave. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you finish. That's the thing that slaves cannot take. It's like, just think about that
Right.
mentality that sister Rosa, not Rosa Parks, I'm sorry, damn, the other one, the woman called Moses. What's her name? Oh God, what is her name, boy? The sister
Harriet
that
Tubman.
freed the slave, Harriet
Harriet
Tubman. There we
Tubman.
go, Harriet Tubman. Okay, think about what that
Con.
sister said, and think about all of the cats she had to turn around and put that pistol in their jaw and tell them, "Yeah, you either going this way or you going down." You understand? Think about how many of them, because they was trying to set her up several different times. And she said it. She said, "I freed thousands of slaves. I could have freed more.
Con.
Only if they'd have known that they were slaves." Like, now that was amazing. They didn't even think they were slaves. You remember them books that we got that we go through, to where here we got slaves thinking that they was the master's very own children. Like, they thought they was getting treated that good because they wasn't getting whipped as many times as the niggas in the yard was. They felt like they was master's child. They in the house playing with little mouse,
Con.
and they thought they was one
Right.
with them. So that's what that brother is suffering from, man. He's suffering from that disease called slave. He is a slave to them people.
Yep.
He really believed that the boot kiss is the reason why. What did Martin Luther King do? You understand? To turn around and have pepper spray, water hose, dogs sick on them, little girls blown up on buses. What did he do? What was he doing? Marching around singing "We Shall Overcome." So all he was doing was walking.
Right.
And to sit here and say that we could do anything to turn around and make them attack us, when they've been attacking us since forever. They've been abusing us since forever.
Right.
They've been lynching us since forever. We ain't did nothing. We in a field picking a cotton and we still got beat.
Salakia, sir.
Come on with it.
Con. Salakia, sir. And then you can tell he's showing all the characteristics, like he's saying he coming from this angle that we can't comprehend. But little do he know the angle that he's saying we can't comprehend. It's a lot of brothers that's in the school that came from that angle that was higher than he talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then when he started trying to threaten the school and all that, man, come on, bro. You weak as hell, man. You in your feelings. Like you said, Cap, you in your feelings because you know that we it. We it, and they not. Just like when we had that rap battle against him. I know he's still in his feelings for that. Quiet as kept. You know what I'm saying, Cap? He thought our rap was like the Purple Lad. See, he didn't hear the Purple Lad. He heard the Purple Rain song and thought he didn't know we had Todd War and Captain Picard and
come on,
all these killers, man. Come on, man.
Come on.
He ain't know that, man. He ain't know, Cap. He think it gotta be a fluke.
Hey, what do you thought we had gospel rap or something?
It's a fluke, Cap.
He must have thought we had that gospel rap. Oh man.
Yeah, Cap. He know where it is, and he saw his lust driving him the wrong direction. He know where he supposed to be.
Right.
So he really he was angry and he was saying he gonna do this and send him here and do all that. He mad at himself because he know he weak. He like, how can y'all be doing all this? How can y'all because we listen to what the Most High say do. We could be just like you or even better.
Hey, that's an excellent point,
but we choose not to.
He do know he weak. That's an excellent point you made. Stop it, brother. I ain't mean to cut you off. Yeah, that's an excellent point. That's heavy right there.
Know it.
And that's what a lot of our
that's why he was screaming and irate. I know he was
Oh
foaming
man,
at the mouth, Cap.
he was. Look, my rib say he gonna lose
I
his
know he
voice.
was.
Yeah, he was. I
Yeah.
believe him. Mm-hmm.
Then he
Yeah,
cursed his sister
he on
out,
one.
told her to get the hell off of her and all. Yeah, he was mad for
Yeah,
real.
he went in. Mm-hmm.
But you choose the money over what's right. You don't want to put your black on. You want that money. You want your voice to be heard. You just like a Christian pastor. Same thing. You using your platform to push gangs and drugs, and we're not. You know, he know where he's supposed to be. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much all I had, Cap.
It's all good.
Slakia, sir, you heard me? Kind. And yeah, we had to get back on that guy in a later day. We can't let him off the hook that easy. But yeah. With that, I'm gonna end the class. Shalom, Israel.